Good morning, all. You don't believe this. I just thought I was recording for about 5 minutes until my camera cut off. I'm like, what's going on? But anyway, I'll start over. I'll give you a brief statement before we talk about September 11th. Or I'll give you a brief statement on my current health. You can see my eyes are really puffy, and I'm back on the oxygen because I did not watch my fluids. Right? I have this terrible, unproductive cough, and it's because between the allergies and my home just being dry, I need to put some moisture in the air. But that's what's been causing me to cough and drink water and stuff like that. And I already told you guys that you're only supposed to do maybe 40 ounces per day. I did not do that. My dry weight, when I say dry weight, that is closest they can get to my weight without extra fluid, right? So my dry weight is 100.5. Today I came in at a crazy total of 108.2, which is ridiculous, which means I have like 18 pounds of fluid on me. Just imagine gaining like 20 pounds overnight. It would be hard for your body to keep up with, right? Because it's not something you can get used to that fast. It's different if you gradually put on weight, over time or whatever. But yeah, this is overnight. Your body cannot handle it. It feels like I can't breathe when I try to move around too much. Like even walking from the car into the dialysis building, it was rough. But I'm here now, and I'm going to try my very best to follow this liquid restrictions because I've been doing this too long for me to start, you know, not paying attention because it can get worse, whatever like that. And so I don't want that to happen. But anyway, September 11th, I get what, like I said, I was going to talk about the debate, but I'm sure there's a lot of other people talking about that. So, September 11th, 2001, I was 17 years old in my senior year of high school, and I found out after lunch hour. I tell you that because I smoked a little pot during my lunch break that day. So by the time I come up to my class, 6 hour, I had government econ with Miss Benjamin. She was the coolest teacher ever. But anyway, I went into her class. She has this big box TV in her room, and it's showing, the clips from, the planes hitting. And I'm so stupid right now. This is boy in my class. He's like, it's about to be World War III. I'm like, why would you say that? It's an accident, right? He was like, you don't know what you're talking about. And he was annoying to me because he didn't know what he was talking about. He was only repeating other people's talking points. And I can't stand when people do that. At least if you're going to repeat somebody's talking points, remember why they said what they said. So anyway, the TV is just going in, because it was government econ class, we were supposed to pay attention and stuff. Like I told you, I was high. So, but what really tricked me out is when the tower fell. That's when I realized, oh, we in some bush stuff right now. That was really, really scary. And my teacher, Miss Benjamin, she assured us that we were safe. She said, Gary, Indiana is like the armpit of America. You're totally fine. I was like, as messed up it was really comforting. It was like, yeah, what they gonna do? Like, blow up a steel mill? I mean, it would stop some stuff if they really wanted to, but, we were still children. We were scared. We wasn't really understanding the world. We in that in-between phase where we think we grown, but we don't know nothing. So, but yeah, when that tower fell, I believe the South Tower fell first. It was the second one to get hit, but it was the first one to fall. That blew my mind. I'm talking about eyes was like wide open, like, what the hell? And then a funny story about that. It's funny only because people are stupid, right? There were some Puerto Rican guys that went to the school with us, that went to my school, and they were running away off campus, and the security guard like trying to catch them, like, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, I'm gonna write y'all up or whatever," he was saying. And he was like, "They're trying to get us. They said that we from the Middle East. We from Puerto Rico." I'm like, "These people are so damn stupid." But that was funny. The security guard let them go because people are so damn stupid. It's like you looking for to pick a fight with anybody, and you don't even understand what's going on. It's just some people just wake up and choose violence, and that was the only reason why. Because to be honest, I don't think they would have cared. It wouldn't like even if there were Middle Eastern young men. I don't think they would care. Honestly, I think they just want to fight somebody because nobody thought that they were Middle Eastern. You can tell they were Spanish. But anyway, so then the tower fell. I'm looking at the TV, like, oh my God, they got Rudy Giuliani down there, trying to help guide the people away from the, from the smoke and stuff. Before it even failed, I do remember seeing that part. And then once it failed, it was like, oh, that's just so terrible. That's so terrible. And they still feeling the effects of that. The volunteers that helped, it was over 3,000, well, nearly 3,000 people that were killed, including the hijackers. But do they really count? I guess somebody loved them. Whatever. But yeah, at the time, it was like, I don't think it's like 2,900 and something, 77, really close to 3,000. But then after the after effects, these people are still now getting diagnosed with cancer, having breathing problems because of all that. And that happened 23 years ago, which is crazy. 2001. And as I mentioned, I was high. So after school, I was standing up on like they had like park benches outside on the campus. I was standing up on the building and I'm like, I mean not the building, I'm standing up on the benches like, I'm about to go to the damn Navy. I'm being drug free for America. And I was so serious. I was so serious in my head I was. But that's a whole nother story. But let's just remember them and love them. I know a lot of people are dealing with this. And speaking of which, September 11th is another sad day. Not only because of what happened to our country. I had a really good friend get killed on September 11th in 2004. Unfortunately, he was lost to gun violence. And I cared about him a lot. We never was, an item. But I think maybe in the future it could have been. We had some growing up to do. But rest in peace to him too. He was somebody special. He was. Yeah. Now, if I'm not very sure, but if I'm not mistaken, I think his mom passed away too recently. So I don't know the story about it, but I hope she's resting well. I hope they all are. I hope they all are. It's a hard day for some people, but that's all for now. Be good.